Hey, what's up, y'all? Jack79 here. Let me start off this video by saying that the Cell Saga from Dragon Ball Z is my favorite saga from all of Dragon Ball. Not just the original manga, Z, GT, or Super, but all of Dragon Ball. I feel like the Cell Saga has the best character development. It has the best story. It has the best transformation. It has some of the best fights in all of Dragon Ball, period. Seeing the character development of Gohan being kind of this helpless little boy who had little spurts of power, going all the way to be able to take down the main villain of the entire arc, I feel like we always be a staple that kind of makes Dragon Ball what it is today. The love and the passion that I have for this particular version of Gohan is right up there with the main character, Goku himself. Just the obliteration of the Cell Juniors into the demolished of the main villain Cell himself. You know, the power the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan expressed when he was a kid is just something that is of a legendary status, and it most likely will not be replicated ever in a time to come again, at least in an anime. So in saying all that, I can say that I understand. I can understand why some people in the fan base have such an issue saying that another Super Saiyan 2 could potentially be stronger than Teen Gohan. I get it. But if you look at some of the facts and statements from the very next saga, within the Majin Buu saga, Majin Vegeta states to Goku that he's like, at least you're stronger than your son was against Cell. Ta-da, right there. So we see that this just wasn't some ceiling of power that couldn't be surpassed. I mean, it gets surpassed literally within the very next saga at the beginning. So when that takes us to Dragon Ball Super. So let me go ahead and spit out some stats by saying that by this point we should all know how strong base Goku and base Vegeta are at the start of Dragon Ball Super. By the time they got really deep into their training with Beerus and Whis, when they reached their Super Saiyan God forms, we have to understand that the Super Saiyan God power trickles into their base powers to make them eclipse every power level that was replicated in Dragon Ball Z. Yes, this includes Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu and Super Buu and Vegito. Nothing that was achieved in Dragon Ball Z is touching the base power of Goku and Vegeta by the time the start of the Tournament 6 saga arc began. Not even that. Even the Resurrection Frieza saga, they were already well beyond what was achieved in Dragon Ball Z. I know how popular Gohan is. I know Gohan's popularity compared to Cabba is not even worth mentioning. Cabba is still extremely new to the franchise. We really don't know his backstory. We just know that he's a Universe 6 Saiyan that has kind of taken under a tutelage to Vegeta. Cool character within his own right. I wish he was a little bit buffer, but he's never going to reach the popularity of a character like Gohan. Gohan, we've known him for 30 years plus. So obviously that popularity of those characters is just, it's non-existent to try to compare the two. But when we're comparing a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan to a Super Saiyan 2 Cabba, and let's go ahead and state, now we know the most obvious fact of this has been stated in manga, anime, by Toriyama, Toritaru. It's literally written in the anime that Vegeta states that himself and Cabba are of equal power at their base forms. That statement alone lets us know that Cabba is stronger than all of Dragon Ball Z. I know that's tough to hear. I don't make the power levels. Y'all don't make the power levels. Toriyama and his team make the power levels. Do I agree with it? No, not really. But it's what they're saying. I mean, there's no other way to say it. To make the story make sense, they had to scale all of the adversaries of Goku and Vegeta up to make it make sense for them to have somebody to fight against. You don't have Dragon Ball if you don't have strong adversaries for the hero to fight against. Hell, that's with any form of media. It would be boring if they just came in and just eclipsed everybody. Does it leave a bad taste in my mouth that this skitty fuck is stronger than all of Dragon Ball Z? Yes. Yes, it does. But like I said, I'm not the writer, dude. I'm just the portrayer of facts here to help y'all understand and keep y'all from sounding stupid. Gohan's stronger than Cabba. You're an idiot if you think Cabba is stronger than freaking Gohan at Super Saiyan 2. No, you just clearly didn't read the manga. And look at the facts. Look at the stats and look at the facts. Vegeta at base and Goku at base at the start of the Tournament 6 saga eclipses all of Dragon Ball Z. Cabba is stated to be at the same power level as them. There's literally no other point to continue this argument. I'm sorry. It is what it is. There's no point to even drag this conversation out longer. I know, like Geekdom 101 and your other big Dragon Ball Z YouTubers have like these hour-long conversations, but I didn't really think it was that necessary. There's a ton of debates about like who's stronger between specific characters like Kid Buu and freaking Super Buu with Gohan absorbed, or freaking Super Krillin, or like Namek Saga Frieza. There's a ton of debates on like when it comes to the power scaling and whatnot, but this one right here, dude, this one is pretty black and white. There's not really a debate. I mean, if you're still trying to debate that after the facts I'm giving you, I mean, you're just in denial at this point. I don't know. But like I said, I'm not going to drag this out any longer. I just had to hopefully provide some clarity for y'all to help y'all become better Dragon Ball fans. That's all, man. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. You can follow me at youtube.com/smartjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, please support me on Patreon as well. I'll leave that link in the description below. Any donation is very well appreciated because YouTube doesn't pay shit. And as always, my friends, I will see you guys on the next one. Catch you guys later. Bye.